The challenge we have as practitioners is really around making the intelligence DNA pervasive within a corporate culture. You know, if I can maybe put it in that simplistic term. What I'm trying to say by that is, how do we instill this as an intelligence driver to the strategy or of the organization? And this gets into the development of the organizational structure, you know, the flat organization, the less levels to have decision making being done, and the ownership and driving of the C-suite organization. So when you have your intelligence that can be driven into that level of the organization to be part of the strategy, that's where you really see a lot of changes in companies. And you really see a lot of what we call this digital transformation elements happening within organizations. And it's clearly a differentiator. There's reports that I've seen and I've written about that talk about the digital divide. Those organizations that have intelligence systems that are embraced by the C-suite and the decision makers of the organizations are by far much further advanced than organizations that don't have that sort of direct line of sight from an intelligence to an execution function. So that in itself, I think, is a huge organizational attribute that needs to be exploited amongst organizations. I mean, you really need to have this intelligence function driven into the C-suite decision makers for your strategy to be successful.